Right, back we are. Back what? Wait, who? Right, so here we are, back again. I've got 8 of the Harborough Vitality buckets, and we're going to put them out into every park there is some sheep in, pretty much. I'm going to give 1 to the triplets, put in 1 in the Sky, 3 in the 9, back in the Bog, Lambing Park, then 2 into the Crook, and then 1 into the wee parks below, below the Lambing Park. Yeah, so let's do that. Ta-da! Welcome back to another glorious day, lambing. Most of our ewes have actually lambed, so we are going to move 2 groups together. There's some ewes here in the back of the bog, and there's some ewes over in the Crook, and we're going to bring the ones from the Crook up and join them with the ones in here, and then we'll have the other group in the 9, the 3, the Banks, and the Lambing Park. So we'll have 2 groups of sheep out of the twins and triplets. Nope, out of the twins, because then triplets are separate. So, kind of working. Obviously, I think the idea is that the ewes come up for the cobs and the lambs follow, but because the lambs are quite big and they're at that stage where they run off, they leave their mums and they come back later. So at the moment, a lot of the ewes have run into this park, but the lambs have just kind of stayed put or stayed in their wee lamb gangs, and now some of the ewes are starting to come back through going, "Where's my babies?" So yeah, just gonna go give Rosie a wee hand pushing them up. Looks like complete chaos in here, but organised chaos maybe. Welcome back, folks. Rejoin the action here. There's the ewe at the top of the field there. She went right down to the bottom, so Rosie and Poe just pushed her up. And now we've just got a few lambs to push up with this ewe, and that'll be the field cleared. Happy days. Next lot. Come on, girls, come on! Come on! So, plan is take them into there, which is what we call the well, run them up the pass, take them into the well, close the door, close the gate, and then yeah, push them up the pass and feed them in, and 3 in the 9 in there. This is the last ewe and lambs from this park, from the lambing park. It's all empty, as is the Crook, and so we're going to have them all in the Banks and the 3 in the 9. So I'll just pop these guys into the well, open up that gate again, and yeah, that'll be the 2 groups. So we'll have the group up there in the back of the bog and the Sky Park, then we'll have these lot in the 2 wee parks here, and all those lot has another group. But yeah, so this is just the last of them, and this just means that this park here gets a wee rest, which is good. And that is them through. Happy days.
Lie down. Good girl, good girl. How did that I thought? Oh.
More wider position. So Rose, we need to explain why we're catching that one. Oh, forgot I had this in my head.
It was good.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we caught her because her lamb is not very well, and so it might die. In which case, we'll skin the lamb and put it onto another one, a pet lamb.
The lamb came breech, and I thought it'd be okay. I mean, it's been up and soaked and everything, but it's just got a really mucky back end, so I think something's just not quite right with its tummy. But I mean, we'll keep trying with it, keep giving it a soak and see what happens. We're just doing a wee feed with a snacker. There's some really nice lambs in here. They're looking really good. These two parks are great, and we managed to rest them for a while before we started putting ones in here, and it's really, what a difference compared to the crook that didn't get as much rest because the sheep broke in themselves. It's nice to see the suffix in lamb gangs to the cleans, because to begin with it was just the suffix in the gangs, and the cleans were all just like by their mothers, but I think maybe, I don't know, they've hardened up a wee bit and they've decided they'll play with the suffix.
Yeah, my besties. Hiya! This one, I just had to help this yow lamb, this big beast of a thing. It's a wee bit choked. I've got the trailer, but yeah, she's very flighty. If I stand any closer, you see she's a wee bit wary of my presence. I've been stood here for about 10 minutes now. I was just watching because a wee bit worried about the lamb. Also, it's got a bit slightly sore on the head, but she's a good, attentive mum. She's just a bit of a flighty mum. The lamb is moving. There you go. That's good. It is moving around. In fact, that's very good. I might be able to just leave it then. That's my concern, is that because it's got such a big head, it's going to struggle to suckle. But that's very positive. Because I was so worried it was going to be too choked, but I did clear it, put a wee thing up its nose, etc. So yeah, it's actually looking pretty decent. And it is a bit wet day today, so that's another reason why I was thinking maybe taking it in. But Mum is looking after it well. Lamb is perking up nicely. I just maybe tell Sue about this one so she can come check it later possibly. Or maybe I will, I don't know. But yeah, this is called the Needle, this park down here. It goes all the way over there, and all the way up here as well. So it's a bit of a nightmare checking sheep, but it's not too bad. Most of them are down here. And yeah, she was just lambing at the bottom here, so gave her a wee hand. And we're back. Guess what? It's raining. Lovely. Anyway, I've got the truck here with the wee man inside. Rosie is just feeding the ewes, and I think possibly putting out some buckets of minerals. So we're going to move these girls in the two wee parks here across the road. Hence why I've set the truck up like this, just as a bit of a barrier, and there she just runs straight across. I've got some of these wee gates in the back I'll just set across the other side just to be safe, and that should be us. Rosie's just feeding them up there, and yeah, hopefully they'll be down shortly. I'll probably jump in with Rosie and the collies, and then we'll take a quick wheelie around the park here, gather them all in. Hopefully they'll follow.
It's really hard to shift them when they're this old, but if we don't move them now, they'll get a check. I maybe put a bit too many in this park, but I thought I'd be able to open it up into another park, but the grass just isn't growing, so the other parks don't have quite enough either, so I need to move them across the road. Need to go push these lambs up before they get too left behind. Can't really use the dog on them. Well, you can, but they don't quite understand. They just kind of run away and terrify themselves. Because they're obviously not old enough to like stand their ground and kind of figure out which way they're trying to be pushed. On you go, Lambos. She doesn't look very well. I don't have my phone on me, so I can't cover her, and he's just heading the wrong way. Seriously, don't get Ruari sometimes. He's literally driving completely off in the wrong direction. How is she supposed to see him now? Come on! Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Woo! 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 Woo!
Now, if this isn't good viewing, I don't know what is. Paul and Rosie chasing after a lamb. Yay, she caught them. Well done. I'm saying that was good entertainment, that was good content. Pop it over the fence?
Yeah, just maybe drop it up the field a wee bit.
Put them in the back of the pointer. It's empty, isn't it?
Yeah. Pull, no. Pull here. Pull here.
Got there in the end after a wee boo-boo for me.
Well, no, it's fine. It's always hard moving lambs at this age.
Yeah, lambs is just a bit tricky.
And it doesn't help that my phone was dead. I had it in my pocket, but it was dead, so.
That's kind of the end of lambing really for us.
There is still some singles that definitely haven't lambed, and I think maybe there's one in my twin park, Dusty, that I'm waiting to lamb.
But maybe about, what you reckon, 10 or so?
Yeah.
So really not that many, you know?
But often the problems like with the singles come at the end because they've been on the grass for so long now. They're big singles, so well, hopefully we don't have too many problems, but that does tend to happen.
But yeah, so that's a little lambing series over, I guess, you know. That's us coming to the end of lambing. Not quite finished yet, but pretty much there. Yeah,
and we'll have to take them in, worm them. I guess there'll be other videos with the lambs throughout the summer, but yeah. This is like the end.
Of like lambing, yeah. So,
won't be much.
But Rosie's got a few more mineral buckets to put out, and she's gonna go feed the other girls, the triplets, up at the top.
More feed.
Okay, so
no. I'm just gonna put the mineral buckets out, and then there's a couple more ewes that I need to put out as well.
So Rosie's just gonna put some mineral buckets out then, and I'm gonna go have a look at the job. But yeah, that's us, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the few lambing videos. Yeah, see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.